decirte, mami, una cosita. Yo te doy lo que tú necesitas. Solo quiero que tú seas mía. Quiero hacértelo. La luna yo te bajaré. Mi corazón te lo daré. Conmigo vas a enloquecer. Yo quiero estar contigo.
A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is SPEEDy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. We bring moments of your life. My name is Benjamin Kuji. Today we'll be talking Chelsea, the Blues. That's what we'll be talking today. But before we go into that, let's bring you up to speed with the latest sport news around you and around the world. World record holder Toby Amusan delivered a powerful performance at the 2025 Paris Diamond League, recording a season best of 12.24 seconds in the women's 100-meter hurdle to secure a strong second-place finish. This marks the Nigerian star fastest time ever, trailing only her world record of 12.12 seconds set in 2022. Amusan surged in the final stretch, narrowing the gap of the America's Grace Stark, who had an explosive start and clinched victory with a lifetime best and meet record of 12.21 seconds, making her the fifth fastest woman in history over distance. Despite the fierce competition, Amusan showcased her experience and rising form, finishing strong and securing valuable points in the race towards the Diamond League finals in Zurich. She now sits fourth on the Diamond League leaderboard with 10 points, trailing Stark 23 points, Daniela Williams 15 points, and Marnie Forel 12 points. 6 times African Player of the Year Asisat Oshoala and Ashley Plumtree have returned to the Super Falcons squad as head coach. Justin Madugu selected 24 players for Nigeria's quest for a 10th continental title at the 13th Women Africa Cup of Nations finals to be staged from July 5th to 26th in Morocco. Rashidat Ajibade, goalkeeper Chiamaka Nadozie, and forward Francisca Odega joined Oshoala in Madugu's squad as the Super Falcons prepare for their Group B encounter against Tunisia, Botswana, and Algeria at the La Bizoli Stadium in Casablanca. A healthy percentage of the squad began training session in the federal capital, Abuja, on Thursday and will also train on Friday and today before their departure to the final training camp in Lisbon, Portugal, on Sunday morning. Madugu has also selected Saudi Arabia-based defender Plumtree, US-based fans' favorite Michel Alozie, veteran defender Osinachi Ohale, and midfielder Deborah Abiodun, Jennifer Echegine, and Christy Uchebi for the Continental Showpiece. The Nigerian Football Federation has selected friendly matches for the team, with the senior national team of Portugal and Ghana to put them in a competitive mode ahead of their campaign group stage. And back to our topic of discussion. On the day Liam Delap made his first start for Chelsea, Nicholas Jackson's response was to get himself sent off 4 minutes after replacing his new arrival in the striking department. Jackson was dismissed on his 24th birthday after a late stood-up challenge on Flamengo defender Luca Ayrton at the end of a disastrous mixed 6-minute collapse where goals from Bruno Henrique and Danilo cancelled out Pedro Neto's early strike. Was, after all, his second red card in 4 matches, and he is now suspended in 2 competitions, the Premier League and the Club World Cup. It means Delap will likely start the next season. An important clash against Tunisia's side, ES Tunis, and the opening game of the Premier League season at home to Crystal Palace. Chelsea boss Enzo Maresca is anticipating a longer ban as he suspects Jackson's red card for such reckless foul could rule him out of the competition. And I ask, can Liam Delap finally solve the Chelsea number 9 problem? Or do you think Chelsea needs a better striker? We want to hear from you as you share your opinion on this. You can call our studio lines on 0903 64 85 868. I'll take the number again, 0903 64 85 868. So that is the number we are using today. If you want to also comment on our Facebook handle, you can send your message on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi, and I'll read your message live here. I want to take the number again, 0903 648 5868. 0903 648 5868. You can call us and let's hear what you have to say about this. Chelsea, throughout last season, we know Chelsea have been complaining of having issues with their strikers. I think the same thing with Arsenal, but if you listen to the legends, Chelsea legends, they have always been crying that Jackson is not enough. He is not good enough to be the striker for Chelsea. And we have a call already. Hello.
Hello. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yours truly, your faithful MC Oliver Nikia, better known as Busy Brand, reaching you from Abenga here in Ladies.
Busy Brain, you're welcome. Hit me up. You're a Chelsea fan. Let me hear from you.
Yes, frankly speaking, and I've seen the lab play 2 matches so far in the FIFA Club World Cup. Although he has been assisting, but as a striker, you don't even base on assist. At least you need to convert a goal.
Yes.
Look at what happened yesterday, where Chelsea were beaten by 3-1 in that kind of encounter. So for me, I think Chelsea, they are here to get a striker. Chelsea still needs to look for a striker, needs someone that will convert, needs someone that will score a goal, not only someone that will be assisting in the pitch. Because when you play a match and you cannot score a goal, how will you take the 3 points? You will either lose the match or you will either draw the match when the goals are not coming in. So Chelsea needs someone that will be scoring the goals. So for me, I'm not optimistic with the play or the pattern of the lab.
Okay. As a Chelsea fan, if you are asked to sign a striker, if they give you a check now, sign a striker for Chelsea, who would that be? Oh, we lost him. You can keep the calls coming. Call us on our studio line. Call us on 0903 648 5868. 0903 648 5868. Call us. Let's have your say on Chelsea. If you look at what, okay, we have another caller here already. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Please, you can move away from your radio set and let's hear what you're saying. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Please move away from your radio set.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you now. It's better. Still move away from your radio set and go on.
Okay. Isaac Saka calling from Makodi.
Okay. Where in Makodi?
Opposite BS.
Okay.
Side.
So you think that the striker Chelsea have, they are all enough and will deliver for Chelsea?
Yes, Chelsea need a striker, better one. Like, as for me, I could have said the money they use on Jackson and this new player,
Delap.
They could have signed Victor Osimhen. He has the experience to take Chelsea forward. Yes.
So for you, it's Victor Osimhen that can solve Chelsea's problems and Chelsea's woes.
Yes, he has the experience. You can see 46 goals at Galatasaray currently, and he even won the Golden Boot there.
Yes.
So I think Osimhen is very, very capable to bring trophies to Chelsea.
All right, thanks for that one.
Yes.
Thank you very much. He actually said something. He said the money for Delap and Jackson should be put together to sign one player, Victor Osimhen. What is your take on that? Let's have your say on that. Hello.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Aya Daniel Onugu from Akpehe.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, so my comment on this section is that what the other man said is true. Actually, Chelsea need a better striker like Victor Osimhen. Because if you can look at the issue on ground now, just look at the 2 seasons he has spent at Napoli and Galatasaray. He has done very well. Won the player of the season, scored a lot of goals, won trophies, and that is what we actually need. You know, Chelsea is a good team. We have defenders, we have midfielders. Now we need a striker that will be putting goals to the back of the net. You understand? So I think Victor Osimhen is the best option. Chelsea actually needs him.
Are you sure you have defenders? Yesterday, you are a Chelsea fan, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you are sure you have defenders, and yesterday you collected 3.
I mean, the defenders, I don't know, maybe it was not actually their fault because but Chelsea needs a striker actually.
Okay.
A better one for that matter.
All right.
Better one. Somebody like Victor Osimhen.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you, sir.
He said Chelsea they have defenders, they have midfielders. The only problem Chelsea are having is the attack, the striker. That is only Chelsea problem. But yesterday we saw Chelsea collecting 3 goals. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes. Good evening once again, sir.
Good evening, Chelsea fans.
Yes, you were about to ask me a question before my network went off.
Okay.
It's Oliver back on the line.
Yeah. My question was that, are you sure that it's just a striker that is Chelsea's problem?
And for what happened yesterday, I would say a striker and a coach. Before I was thinking Enzo Madagascar is a very good coach, but for the caliber, how he played again yesterday, the pattern yesterday, I discovered he's not a good coach. So I was saying in the hall yesterday with other fans that Chelsea don't have a coach. Chelsea need a coach also. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because of the players we were expecting he will start, he will substitute. He put them on the bench. after this in second half, he could not even bring them. Look at the time he bring Jackson. I bring Jackson, and the referee said no. Jackson is not. You don't want Jackson to play, so Jackson should go out. So the referee still send him out again. Yes.
It wasn't the referee that. It wasn't the referee that sent him out. He caused it.
I understand. At least Madueke have been trying. So when you have nobody to play in there, at least you will start Madueke. He can also play because he will use to dribble and he will not score. But that dribbling also will contribute and will make the players to be tired. So from there, someone can capitalize and score a goal.
Okay.
So he bring in Madueke late. It was too late.
All right. Thanks for calling.
So, God bless you.
Busy Brain is saying that Chelsea also need a coach. Apart from the striker, they also have a problem of a coach. I watched the match yesterday and I was shocked seeing Reece James playing in the midfield. Reece James is a defender. I was just shocked. I saw him playing in the midfield. Is he correct? Hello.
Hello, Benny Kuji.
Good evening. What is your name and where are you calling us from?
This is Sesute was the head of state on the line.
Head of state, a Manchester United fan. Hit us up.
Yes. Yes, what I want Chelsea to know, the lab is not the quality striker that we are looking for. Although they just branch, let them consider the branch at the lab. Let them get a strong and then a fast finishing striker. The lad is not all that fast, but when he's using supporting all these wingers are fast pulling players.
Yes,
that is where he will convert. And then you look at if Madueke is playing, somebody that want people to see his play, he will not be pushing out for other people to play.
Score.
Bring in yes. So what I want them to know, let them bring in a strong striker who is fast to finish and deliver.
Yes, your Manchester United have their own problem. But if you are to suggest a striker for Chelsea, who would you suggest?
Yes, if I'm to suggest a striker for Chelsea, in fact, Victor Osimhen is a good striker for them because you look at the way Palmer play, you watch the way Madueke is doing that side. You need a striker that has the physical force again, so that the forward will also be enforced.
All right, yes. Head of state, thank you very much.
Thank you.
The Manchester United fans are also advising Chelsea, you need a striker. And definitely Jackson, that is a lot of people say he's just an average striker. He is going to be out possibly for the rest of the Club World Cup. Then the first match in the Premiership, he will not be there. Chelsea against Crystal Palace. And you know what that will mean for Chelsea. It's going to be Delap. And Delap, do you see Delap as a player that can solve that Chelsea attacking problem? If you discover ever since Didier Drogba left that number 9 jersey, some people say it's even cursed because nobody has able to come and feel that boot of Didier Drogba. So can Delap do this? Hit us up, call us on our studio lines, hit us up and call us up on 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868. Call us and let's have your say on this. And if you're just joining us, this is SPEEDy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And my name is Kuji Benjamin. We have been discussing Chelsea, and I asked, can Liam Delap finally solve Chelsea number 9 problem, or do you think Chelsea needs a better striker? Call us and let's discuss this. Yeah, like I said earlier, you can also comment on our Facebook handle. Our Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi, and I'll be here to read your comments here live. We have a caller. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Evening. What is your name and where are you calling us from?
Yeah, this is G. Godfrey calling from Government House.
Okay, G. Godfrey, go on.
Yes. In fact, Maresca is just misleading with Chelsea fans because each match will be having a different set of players that will play. Okay, James is not good at that mid something. I don't know why he's always putting James there. And this Gusto is not even fitting that place. Like that match on yesterday, you would have solved Gusto. Because if that it was that angle, that side that even those boys were even penetrating. And I don't know why they are always featuring this guy, the goalkeeper. Because that guy, I don't know whether I've given them something that they don't even want to do away with him. He will just jump like he's doing playing rugby. All this. We can't even understand the type of the game Mareta is playing.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a quick one?
Ask me.
Are you a Chelsea fan?
Very well.
No wonder. Go on.
No, they are just trying to discourage some of us that we have much love on Chelsea. Because what Maresca is doing is not a good decision. Each match we just bring different set of people. There's no combination, nothing. So now
you have to answer me my question. Can Liam Delap hold that Chelsea number 9? Do you see him do that?
With time, it's just coming. It's not conversant with the players that he's playing with. So with time, I know that he will do better more than Jackson.
But there is no time. Jackson already has 2 red cards.
After all, even Jackson has not been scoring. So there's no big deal about Jackson. It's just like Jackson, even if he's in the pitch for long now, Jackson has not been even scoring. So his only issue is just an exceptional case. So forget about Jackson, whether he's on the pitch or he's not on the pitch. Because most of the time it's Cucurella, all these people that are scoring. So we do away with the striker. So forget about Jackson.
All right, thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Chelsea fans said they are depending on their defenders to score for them. They are depending on their defenders to score for them because Jackson have not been scoring. Liam Delap is just coming. Nobody is having faith in Liam Delap. They signed him, and from where he was coming from, I thought Chelsea fans will have the confidence to say that at least this one, if not up to DJ Drogba, at least we can say that if not a DJ Drogba, a Costa. We have a caller. Hello.
Hello?
Yes. What is your name and where are you calling us from?
Okay, the SPEEDy presenter. It's Isaac calling from Calcio, maybe Barret.
Isaac, what's happening? You're sounding so low.
Oh, I'm a bit stressed from work.
Sorry, Isaac, you're on the SPEEDy show. So talk. Let the fans hear you.
Okay. I think for Chelsea, I can't speak for Chelsea. They know their own problem. Bringing in a new striker is, if they feel that will solve their problem, okay, they can go ahead. But I believe they will fare better well, if they bring somebody in the likes of Drogba in those days.
No, we are actually talking of Liam Delap. Can Liam Delap fill that position, that number 9 position? Obviously, Jackson is out possibly out of the Club World Cup because of the red card. Then the first match in the Premiership, he's not going to play. He had red card. So can he take that responsibility? Can he take it up? That's the question.
Okay, well, I think they can make trials and errors and see whether it will work for them.
So what you are suggesting, what you are advising Chelsea is to do trial and error.
Mr. Kuji Benjamin, let me say another thing, please.
All right.
I was so delighted to see the South American beating the 2 champions of Europe.
Yes.
PSG were beaten by Botafogo?
Botafogo.
Brazil. That is the champion of
European champion.
European champion. And also yesterday we saw we saw. Is it this Brazilian club yesterday?
Okay.
That beat Chelsea yesterday, 3-1. They have played them in every department. That was a.
Okay, you're talking of Chelsea. Flamengo played them 3-1.
Flamengo, thank you. Flamengo, yes. It's very interesting. Let's see what happens. And our African teams are doing very
I think one day we'll look for a time to analyze our African teams.
Yes, please. That would be a very interesting topic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for calling. Okay, our time is fast spent. I think that is where we'll end that segment and take the fixtures. Yesterday's fixtures for those there is the results for yesterday's matches. PSG were beaten by Botafogo 1-0. Benfica smashed Auckland City 6-0. Flamengo, like we said earlier, defeated Chelsea 3-1, while Los Angeles FC lost to Esperance of Tunisia 1-0. Today's matches, Bayern Munich has already played. They beat Boca Juniors 2-1. Inter versus Urawa Red Diamonds will come up later. Mamelodi Sundown, when I checked the scores, was 4-2 against. That is, they were beating Mamelodi Sundown 4-2 against Borussia Dortmund. Then Fluminense will be playing Ulsan Hyundai later. Tomorrow fixtures we have River Plate versus Monterrey, Juventus versus Wydad Casablanca, Real Madrid versus Pachuca, while Salzburg will be playing Al Hilal. Those are the matches for tomorrow, and this is all the time we have for today. I'll see you tomorrow on Speedy Sport on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. My name is Kuji Benjamin, and I'm saying God bless your heart. Goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Oh yeah.